Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ho Peng. Yeah. So today I'm going to spend about on this topic. Okay, bringing the new product to market faster with the PLM. Basically, we have some challenges, right? So there are a lot of ways to improve the time to market. So, but normally for most of the engineering environment, we have some issue like wrong version of the file printed out in the production. Yeah. So when you have more and more data, okay, maybe the CAD data or documents from the test report. So there are chances you may have send a drawing wrongly or the production print a wrong drawing. So this is a huge error. So it cause a lot of issue. Okay. And also when you have a lot of data inside your hard disk, you tend to name it to differently, that to differentiate them from each other. Then a lot of data duplicated in your hard disk. So it's cause some issue for the production. Okay. And even some of the data being deleted wrongly. So maybe you have a shared drive, right? So you copy all the file there, then maybe some user accidentally go and delete, and then you lost some data. So this can be prevented lah. Okay. So again, one of the obstacle to get the product to the market in the faster, because it's last minute changes. Yeah. So sometimes you have a last minute changes on your design. Okay, then this design need to pass to the production, okay, and then to manufacturing, then it cause some delay. So today I'm going to show you how the PM can help you to address all these issues. Okay, and the no traceability of the whole product life cycle. So when you're talking about the PLM, okay, the product life cycle management, they are not purely the data management. So we are not purely PDM. So we manage the life cycle of the product from the in work, okay, starting from the R&D up to the production and release, and up to release obsolete. Okay, so we manage all the whole life cycle. So in a company, normally we try to trace the life cycle of the product. Okay, so we can get the help from PLM Windchill. Also, the BOM is another issue. So to issue the latest BOM, okay, and when the data keep on changing, so it's quite challenging to update the BOM. So most of the user or the customers out there, they're using Excel, okay, to generate the BOM, okay. But when the design changes, okay, when they from the CAD software until to the production to E-BOM to the M-BOM, so there are chances your Excel file not updated already, so you may send the wrong BOM, okay, to the ERP or the SAP. So yes, so this is another area where we can help. And during the engineering process, normally we have a lot of process, for example, ECN, ECR, right? So yeah, so we need to figure ECN if we need to change make some changes to the release product. Okay, so for Windchill, we also have a out-of-the-box solution for this ECN, ECR process. So I will split my presentation into two lah. So for the non-CAD user or the CAD user, okay. Now I like to talk to Windchill already. So let me use the browser. So what I need now is either is a browser, okay, either it's a Chrome or the Internet Explorer, or no more Internet Explorer. So now replace the Microsoft Edge, right? So yeah, so the Chrome will be more popular as I use Chrome to talk to Windchill. So I just need to key in my URL. Yes. Yeah, so this is my address I key in. Yeah, so now this is my Windchill welcome page. So if you are in the company, so you're going to use something called the intralink, then you don't need to have something called the internet connection, right? So in the company, a different department, you just type in the URL, you can without internet, you can connect to Windchill. But if you work from home, okay, or you are in some other places, different country, so to talk to Windchill, then you need to have the internet connection. So with the internet connection, you key in the URL, you can talk to Windchill already. So I log in as a Hoping. Okay, yeah, of course, every time you connect to Windchill, you need to key in the credential. Okay, your username and password. Okay, so we have a proper tightly in the security control. So we're using something called the HTTPS secure connection. Yep. So very basic intro to Windchill. Basically, we have something called the product. Okay, so maybe it's you can consider as a project lah. So I have a few product here, PHDC project, a test product, drive system here. So depends on your access right. Yeah. So for them, hoping can have access to 3 product. So hoping can see all these product. So if you only assign to 1 product, then only 1 product will be appear inside your dashboard when you go to Windchill. Okay, so we have we call the role-based access. Different user, different role only can see certain product. So we also can have something called the library to store all the commonly used data. For example, the screw nut washer and some data sheet, the material data sheet. Right? So it's commonly used. So we can store them into the library container. Okay. So Hoping is a engineer inside the production floor. So what he can access. For example, yeah, before go to folder, you can look at the themes. Yeah, so theme is we call the roles you assign to you. So we have so if Hoping is the member of this the project or product, then he can check in, check out. Okay, if the purchaser is a guest inside the product, purchaser only can view but cannot check in, check out, cannot edit the document. Okay, so we have this role-based control. So it's quite handy. So all those are out of the box. Okay, so you may create your own role. Okay, but normally all this role will be good enough already to assign different user to different role. Yeah, so Hoping is a member, so he can check in, check out. So when he go to the this container folder, right? So he can view some CAD data there. At this moment, only 4 CAD data can be viewed. So he can view some drawing, he can view some 3D model. Okay, yeah. So and documents, yeah, only 2 documents inside this folder. Okay, called documents. So documents are either checked by him or some counterpart or his colleague already checking some data. So when the colleague checking data, he can access the data instantly without any delay. Okay. And how to check in the document into Windchill. So I give you a very quick demo. For example, I can just click on the icon here. I can say I want to check in the quality document or quality manual. Okay, then you can get something from the hard disk. Yeah, so maybe here got the quality manual here. Yeah, this one. Okay, so you can put some description and blah blah blah. And if happy already, he just go to and finish. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, the system will alert me the same document already. Check in. So I may want to check in different name. So basically, a Windchill will allow have a single copy lah. So I can have try to check in different data onto it. So I want to check in some other thing. Some document lah. So we have the first document already. Check in. Okay. Done. So instantly you can see the data checking. Just I checking the material data sheet. Yeah. So this is the date, right? Yes, I can see good information. I can see. Yeah. So this document already checked in by who? Yes, by Hoping, the date and time. So all this information will be recorded down. So easy to trace and the audit. So you want to know who checked in what file in what time. All can be traced back easily. And from here, can see this the document still in work, still not released. So maybe some other department not able to view this drawing because this drawing, this document still is in work stage. So I still need to make some changes on this document. Yeah. So we talk about traceability. Yes, all the object you check into Windchill, you can know exactly who check in and who modified and the date. So if you some other user want to download the document, he just come here, see, download the document from the Windchill. Okay. Similarly, for the CAD data, we have some information. For example, this CAD data checking by who. Okay, I can go to click on the information icon there. Then I can spin and rotate this 3D model. Take note, I don't have the CAD software. installed, but I still can build the 3D model. I can know exactly the part number for this 3D part and who check in, okay, and the date, and then the stage again. So this the part still in the work stage, not yet released. Okay, yeah. So this is how a non-CAD user, okay, can access the Windchill data. So he can browse through the different folder and he may try to check in his own document, okay. And other than browse, so user also can have try to do something called the search. Yeah, so similar to a Google concept, you are no more browsing the data one by one, right? So sometimes you want to have a search. I want to know how many quality menu I have inside my Windchill, so I can do a quick search by maybe QM. So maybe this is my naming convention for the quality the document. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I got the 3 document inside my Windchill. So all related to quality. Okay. So the search in Windchill is powerful in the sense that they are not only search for the name. Okay, you can see, open why this document they got no QM, but search for QM, right? Yeah, because inside the content, you got the QM there. Okay, so Windchill not only search for the name of the file, the part number, they also search the content. So if the content got the ABC, or for example, this case the QM, yeah, so system also will search and alert you. Yeah, this is the document related to a QM. Okay, yeah, so we have a very powerful search engine. And now I try to show you CAD. Yeah, so as a CAD user, how I'm going to check in my data. Okay, now when you configure your Solidworks properly, then when you launch your Solidworks, the Solidworks will talk to Windchill automatically. For this case, I have one icon to launch the Solidworks, and we launch one app called the Workgroup Manager to talk to Windchill. Okay, so I double click on this icon to launch my Workgroup Manager and Windchill. Yeah, let me double click. Yeah, so for those users who are using SolidWorks, so you're familiar with this interface. Yeah, so but this SolidWorks a bit different because we are trying to configure SolidWorks to connect to Windchill. So yes, it's very secure. So when you want to talk to Windchill, you need to key in your username and the password. Okay, so it doesn't mean that simply anybody go to your workstation and he launch SolidWorks, then he can see all the data you have. No, so to see all the data in Windchill, you need to log in properly. You need to have a password and credential. So let me yeah, so I'm act as a test one. So test one is a SolidWorks user. So basically he will log into SolidWorks. Okay, yeah, so now I log in as the user called test one. So the user test one has some data he want to check in, he or she want to check in the Windchill. Yeah, so maybe he open some SolidWorks assembly. Yes, so this is the assembly. Okay, so this is my company project. So I want to check in all these assembly files and the part into Windchill. Okay, so you should able to see something a bit different from your SolidWorks. So my SolidWorks have something called the PTC Windchill add-in. Yeah, so because already configured, they talk to Windchill. Okay, and I also can see, yes, this files open from my hard disk, but I want to check in into Windchill. I will save to workspace. Yeah, to indicate that now this file will no more saved into my hard disk, but it will be saved into Windchill. Okay, and you also can see some icon being activated. Check in. Okay, so I can check in my file easily from Windchill. Okay, I go to checking command. Yeah, so at the background, so Windchill will perform the task. He will check in everything to the Windchill. And as a user, remember my login is the whole pane, right? Okay. Yeah, so initially I only can see 1, 2, 3, 4 file. Okay, But after test one, checking some data, the Solidworks file into the data. Okay, if I go to refresh now, yeah, see all the Solidworks data come into Windchill already. Okay, so this you can imagine the test one is a Solidworks and user he work in the R&D department. Okay, he's checking the data instantly. As the engineer work in production, I can see all the data checking by him. Okay, so see all the vendor name and then the 3D data. If I go to click on information, yeah, I can spin rotate. Okay, I can see. Oh yeah, so this one checking by test one. What time? Yeah, today and just 1 or 2 minutes ago. Okay, 2:38. Yeah, so this is how easily you can transfer the data from the one department to another department. Okay, so I won't open the wrong drawing because I also don't need to like somebody send me the email, somebody send me the link, somebody ask me to download all the files. So this what can be viewed inside my desktop. No. Okay, so basically the one department checking, the other department instantly, okay, can get the file, can view the file without a error. Yeah, so again, now you look at the file I have here. So I got something called the vendor PDCs and the some vendor is from the PDSOL, right? Okay, now what happened if the user inside the R&D, they make some changes? Again, I go back to the Solidworks. Okay, so where the user log in as a test one, right? From R&D department. And this user may want to make some changes to the part. Okay, so maybe I like to do something called the checkout. Yeah, see? So this is a bit different. Since they integrate to Windchill, I can say I want to type the command. So this command won't be available if your Solidworks is a standalone. But now I can say, I want to make some changes to my part already. I want to check out the part. Okay, so when you check out means what? You want to make some changes. Also take note on the whole pane view, all the versioning is still the A.1. Okay, A is the revision, the 1 is the iteration. Yep, so you see what happened on the revision changes or the version changes after I check in. Yeah. Yeah, so I may want to open this part. I want to make some changes. For example, I want the vendor change to PSDC. Apply. Okay, and save. Similarly, maybe another part, I want to change the vendor. Okay, so again, all those are the Solidworks function. Okay, so I can use this one to quickly change the attribute. Okay, so for this case, I don't not change the geometry. I want to change the metadata. So then all the information come together with the part. Okay, so take note, two part already change the vendor to PSDC. Okay, let me close it. Let me check in all my parts. Yes. Yes, I want to check in one more time. Yes, automatic check-in. Okay, now as the whole thing is inside the production floor. Okay, so somebody already made some changes. Okay, so again, he just need to do something called the refresh. You should see all the version become A.2. Okay, you also can see, yeah, so all this vendor name change already changed to PSDC. Okay, yeah, so all the changes can be transferred to the one department to another department easily without any error. So that means that if I want to take a look on the file, so I won't open the wrong file. Okay, because we have a very a smart version control there. Okay, yeah, so any changes will be reflected instantly. Yeah, you can see at the background, all the 3D visualization will be available. Okay, so the engineer inside the shop floor, they can build the 3D easily. For example, now, as hoping, right? Yes, I want to, other than spin and rotate, not enough. I want to view and check some dimensions. I suspect some dimensions are not correct. I want to do some checking here. So what I need to do, I just do the click here. And see, I can launch a Creo view. So Creo view is a viewer to view the 3D model. Okay, So the R&D engineer, actually, they don't need to send me the file. Okay, they just need to check in. But as a Windchill user, I can view the 3D model without Solidworks. Yeah, so I just need the viewer called Creo view. Yeah, so this is a 3D model. Okay, and you take note. Yeah, this one not Solidworks. Okay, this one's the Creo view interface. Yeah, not only view, and I also can do some check on the dimension. Okay, for example, I want to do something called the markup tools. Okay, I can say I want to check the length. Okay, I can check on the diameter or the, yeah, or I want to have a summary area or the edge. Yeah, yeah. So all the information can be checked easily using the Creo view without the CAD installed inside my machine. If I want, I also can do some markup. For example, I want to do some markup, and notice this part, something need to be improved. I can say, okay, change the length. So I may feedback to the R&D, this part was some issue here. Maybe he need to change the length of this part. Okay, so I can change the text size, be bigger. I can change the background color. Okay, yeah. So you can launch a Creo view to view your 3D model without CAD. You also can do some checking on the dimension. You also can perform the markup to feedback to the engineer. There are something maybe they need to make some changes. Okay, so all can be done inside the Windchill and the Creo view. Okay, so just imagine typically how the user will do. So he may do the capturing, like screen capture, then they put some note that attached to the PowerPoint and send the PowerPoint to the other engineers in the other department. Then only they can view the changes. Okay, but Windchill, all this can be done easily. Okay, so you can check dimension, do the markup. See, I can save the markup. Okay, length change. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you save it and you exit. Okay, so when the other engineer, when they view the 3D model, okay, from the content, okay, left change. See, all the markup can be viewed by some other engineer easily. So if you have some other user who log into Windchill, even he view, he can see my markup easily already. Okay, yeah, so this is Creo view. Okay, so where all the 3D model can be viewed easily without installing the native CAD. Okay, so if you have a different engineer, they check in different CAD software. Right? So some user check in their Creo data, some engineer check in their Solidworks data. Yeah, one single viewer, Creo view, can view all those data easily. Okay, including checking the dimension. Yeah, and also I like to talk about the BOM, view material. So every time the part check in, okay, the BOM will be created automatically. Yep. So we can see all the gear part, right? Yeah. So this is all the gear, the BOM gear part. So I can export all these the BOM into different format. For example, I can export the file into yeah, can be Excel file, can be text file, can be CSV, or can be the PDF. But I also can decide whether the way I export should be the multi-level BOM or the single level BOM, and yeah, so to switch for different requirement. Some purchasing, maybe they want the flat BOM, some user they want the multi-level BOM. So all those out of the box configuration, you can decide the format you want. Okay, and either it's single level or multiple level. Okay, all these BOM they come from the Solidworks. Okay, but in Windchill we also can do some changes. For example, maybe this BOM is from Solidworks, but for production I need to add something. Okay, because in production I'm talking about maybe the assembly process. So in the assembly process, I need all those parts, but I need some extra component also. Okay, but all these components, they are not inside SolidWorks. Okay, so all these parts, they only appear inside my M BOM. So I can say I want to make some changes to the BOM already. Yes, you can do it. Say I want to add something to the BOM. Okay, maybe in my production, I like to put something called the paint, grease, or oil or sticker, right? Yeah, maybe I want to search for it in my Windchill database, any part called sticker or not. I can do a quick search. Sticker. Okay, yes, I got the sticker inside my Windchill database. So maybe this is a sticker I need. Okay, I can select and say yes, I want this one. Okay. Yeah, see, the sticker will be added already. So when you export the BOM into the Excel, okay, or the PDF, you can see extra item will be there. Yeah, so this is something very flexible. Your BOM can be modified. Okay, of course, when you go back to SolidWorks, you won't see the sticker lah. This sticker only valid for this for bill of material. So it's inside the production when you want to print out, you want to export the BOM, then you can have this item there. Okay. Yeah, so BOM actually is another big topic lah. So actually it's in future if all needed, so we can have another session of talking about the BOM management. Okay, but for today, just to let you know that we have a very flexible and powerful BOM feature. Okay, where all the part can come from SolidWorks, and yet at the same time we can make some changes. Okay, before I export to some other system like SAP or the ERP system. Okay, so quick one before I finish this one, I may want to check in it. Yeah, so then I want to confirm these changes. Okay, and I may want to do a quick export to the multi-level one maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a confirmation. So each then I say I want to export to Excel file maybe. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the Excel file ready. Yeah, so I can click on the Excel file. Yeah, the BOM will be ready for me. Okay, of course we can customize how the BOMs table look like. Either you want to include the version, you want to include the quantity, the vendor, or what. Yeah, so you all can be customized. Okay, or can be configured. Yeah, so this is an example of the BOM list. Now a promotion request. Okay. For example, I go through my document here. So the CAD document can be see still in work, right? Okay, I can promote them to release stage. Okay, so for some document, same thing. So they are in work. I can release them. Okay, the good thing is nowadays for most of the customers still based on the hard copy manual release. So then you need to print out the drawing. Then you need to search for your manager for them to approve, right? They need to sign, put the signature there to consider this. Okay, so immediately we're talking about the electronic approval. Okay, so the release process can be go through the electronic process without the hard copy. Okay, now example. Okay, now yeah, I'd like to show you the another department need to view the document. Okay, for example, I launch my Microsoft Edge. Okay, I log in as purchaser. Yes, purchasing department, they also need to access my Windchill data. Okay, so I log in as a purchaser. Now, not only for purchaser, he or she doesn't need to go through all the in-work object. So normally they focus on the release object, right? So if you show them so many objects, they may print out the wrong file or they can download the wrong file. Okay. So for this case, see, the purchaser only can see the release item. So I got one document already released. So this the purchaser only can see one item. Okay. Now what happened if some other drawing being released? Yeah. So I try to show you the scenario. Yeah. So maybe this document called the quality project ABC. I want to release it. Yeah. So quickly I can release it using the promotion request. Yeah. So basically I want to send this document to somebody. Okay. My superior. Okay. Yeah, this document confirm. I need to let the system know I want to release the document. Release. Okay. Yeah, so it's a from inward. Okay. To release stage. Yes. I will decide who should approve my drawing. So maybe a hoping should be the approver. Okay. And maybe hoping also. So for today, just say hoping can approve, okay, and can review my drawing. Okay. Okay, now, so when you finish the step, the email will trigger. So email will be sent to the hoping's inbox, okay, and hoping you receive the task. Okay, so when hoping check on this one, you can see, yeah, 2 tasks assigned to him. Okay, so hoping need to approve the drawing. Okay, so this here got the instruction. So he know that this object he want to turn to a release stage. Yep, so say yes, I approve. Say okay, no problem. This one can be released. And of course, that another user for this case still hoping. So normally a company will decide assign maybe the technical lead will review, then the manager will approve. Okay. So for my case, I just use one single account to approve. So yeah, so I say yeah, this one okay, no problem. Hoping can release the drawing. So I can say yes, approve. Okay. Now when we go back and take a look on the document, you can see the quality manual already released. Okay, so the life cycle stage change from inward to release. And what happened to the purchaser view? Okay, so purchaser using the Microsoft Edge, right? See, you only can see the work instruction. Okay, but actually somebody already released the document. So when he go to refresh, yes, you can see the document. Again, so again, this document after release is become viewable to the purchaser. So now he can view, download the drawing already. He can go to click here, okay, and download the drawing. Yeah, so this is to prevent them from opening the wrong file. Okay, so if you want to, he or she want to view the instruction, you can just click, you can see the drawing there, the PDF a document. Okay. Yeah, so this is a workflow. Okay, again, workflow is another important topic. Okay, including EC and ECR. So for today, just show you the simple workflow how to release the document. Okay, so take note the release process not only for the document. Okay, if you also can release all the CAD, so all your CAD data, right? See similar thing. You can select all of them. I want to promote to release. Okay, new promotion request. Yeah, so you just need to repeat the same task so to release the drawing. Okay, so my last item here will be show you the BOM compare lah. This is I don't want to miss out this important one. Yeah, you see, so this is the A2. Okay, I want to know that for these two BOM, what are the differences between them? Yep, I can do something called the compare. Yep, I want to compare these two bill of material. Yeah, you can see, right? So this is different. So for the A1 version, they got no sticker, but the A2 they got the sticker there. Okay. Yeah. So this is the rest no difference. Yeah. Yeah. So another good feature in the Windchill BOM comparison. So we may have a multiple BOM, but you want to know this version and that version, what are the differences? You can check on the BOM compare easily. And those are the benefit lah. Okay, so associativity start from the CAD to the E-BOM and BOM. They can do the BOM compare, and at the same time they can view all the visualization, all the 3D model, right, without the native CAD and the versioning. Yeah, all can be managed easily.